And we're live. Hello, house guests, and welcome to the fifth Scared Spirit Card ceremony of Whodunnit Double Vision. I am your host, as you know, Gavin Giles, whatever you would like to call me. To start off this evening, the wig needs to get in place and not make me insane. The killer would like to congratulate, the killer and puppet master would like to congratulate the person who had the best case for Erica's murder, and that person who is receiving the Adam Award is Ross. Congratulations, Ross. You are spared. Congrats on the Adam Award. Now, for the rest of you, the killer definitely could tell that you had your breath taken away by this murder, so they would like to fill you in on what you clearly were gasping for throughout these past 3 days. And I quote from the Puppet Master's instructions. To my breath taker, your next victim is Erica, because 3 snakes on one plane is getting a bit too much for me. In an overhead bin near first class, you will find a suitcase with everything you need: a laptop, a gun with a silencer attachment, a cue card, duct tape, and a bottle of This is like the fifth time in a row that I mispronounced something that I've included in the state your case. I'm sorry. We're rolling with it. Naloxone, I think is how you say it. And, of course, your black uniform. Please don't mind the receipt for the carfentanil. It will be a prize for the mortal that wins your advantage. Take the sunglasses as a gift for our next venture, too. At 9 p.m. Pacific time, go to first class lavatory and slip into your uniform. On the way back, place your laptop underneath a seat in first class and pocket the gun, duct tape, and cue card. At 9:10 p.m. Pacific time, give the cue card to Sophie and ask her for it to be delivered to the cockpit. Also, give her the naloxone spray and instruct her to administer it when the plane lands. Follow Sophie to the cockpit to ensure she delivers the cue card and take your seat in first class. Pull out the laptop and load the flight's altitude system and input screens. As you know, it is programmed to the jet's computers, meaning you may alter the plane's altitude. Enter 35000 at 13 13 p.m. Pacific time precisely. The aircraft will rapidly climb for the next 2 minutes. Place the laptop under your seat in first class and go to Erica's seat on the aircraft's wings. Once you've made sure Erica is fast asleep in her seat, cover her mouth and duct tape her arms to the armrests on her seat. Keeping your hand on her mouth, deploy her oxygen mask and slip it around her face. I've already severed her oxygen mask's tube, so she will be set to suffocate. Buckle yourself in a seat across the aisle from her. At 9:21 precisely, shoot Erica's window. A sudden depressurization will awake everyone and deploy the oxygen masks, so discreetly slip your mask on too. As long as you take a breath every 15 seconds, the carfentanil will not put you to sleep. At that time, Gavin will say over the intercom, "House guests, please put on your oxygen masks and get into brace position." The suction from the hole in the fuselage will shear off the inside paneling around Erica's window. Make sure to watch Erica suffer as she slowly asphyxiates from the lack of oxygen at 35,000 feet. Once you see that her fingertips turn purple and her skin becomes a mix of red and blue, you'll know she's died of hypoxia. When she finally succumbs to her fate, unbuckle and return to first class. Mind the powerful suction force from the shattered window. You wouldn't want to get sucked out like Erica's right eyeball. Once you're in first class, take out the laptop and enter 10,000 on the altitude input box. By 9:30, the plane's altitude will allow you to breathe again normally. So go back to the first class lavatory. Dispose of the duct tape in the lavatory's garbage bin. Put on your day clothes. And pack away your uniform and gun into your suitcase and stow it where you originally found it. Finally, return to your seat among the mortals. Slip your oxygen mask and let the carfentanil put you to sleep. Since I'm not interested in overdosing on such a dangerous opioid, the maids will revive us from a near overdose. If you'd like to take your chances with the oxygen in the cabin, be my guest. I am more than capable of suffocating you myself. I will be asleep among the puppets, so do not try to spot me in the crowd. Sleep tight, because the snakes are out to bite. Your puppet master. You may come off mute.
Good, I did better than I thought. Like at first I thought the gun was a backup plan, and then I was like, hold up, maybe it was for the window.
I will
This
now
little-
be reading.
This one came up in the middle of the reading.
Bro, that murder was wild.
Thank me later.
Or we could thank you now.
First envelope is for Sarah. Sarah. You are spared, Adam. You are spared, John.
enough.
You are scared, Ryan. You are spared, Lisette. You are spared, Lindsay. You are scared, Rebecca. You are spared, Ethan. You are spared, Billy. You are spared, and Stephen. You are spared. All right, house guests. That'll be it for me tonight. Please mind that we do have a 3-week break after tonight. So have fun with your summer, because after we resume, you will no longer have a life. Literally and figuratively.
Bold of you to assume I had one now.
Yikes.
Good night, house guests, and sleep tight.